Hey everybody, welcome to Istanbul. We're in the Sultan Ahmet neighborhood, which is the historic neighborhood of Istanbul. We're in Hagia Sophia, which was originally a church for more than 1,000 years. Then it was a mosque for 500 years. Then it was a museum for about 80 years. And now it is back into a mosque. It has a very different feel than in times past when I've come here when it is a museum. Most notably, there are people in the front who are worshiping, and so you see up there that would only be men and boys. The women would worship in a different area. So they are saying prayers, and they are facing the mihrab, which is in the direction of Mecca. You see all the way back there, looks like a gateway, the door area. That's a mihrab, and that is the orientation that they need to face toward Mecca. You have to be facing the Kaaba, which is this black box. So that is the most notable change, is there are people who are worshiping up there. Another change is the carpet. You see the green carpet here. This is very traditional in mosques to have the carpet because you do not wear shoes when you enter a mosque. It's a house of prayer. And when you are praying, there are a variety of different movements that you have, and you will be on your knees as you are praying. So that is another one of those changes. You see also the tape. The tape is just simply an issue of social distancing. So they are supposed to stay further apart. Typically, when you go to a mosque, you pray shoulder to shoulder. But because of social distancing measure, they're keeping it separate. The final thing that is really different is the lighting. So you see the lights there. This is pretty typical Turkish lighting, and I really have to say I love the Turkish lighting here. I think that's a really nice touch. But in general, it feels very different than when I've been in here in the past when it was simply a museum. There are a lot more Muslim families that are here, and you see they're just enjoying the space. You look all around, there are people who are just sitting, enjoying this space because it is an incredible space, regardless if it is a church or a museum or a mosque. So if you look all the way around, you see we're facing east. That, of course, the direction originally of Jerusalem, but then of Mecca. We have the disc here of Allah and then of Muhammad, and it goes around as well. So this represents these discs, the earliest rulers, called the rightly guided caliphate, the earliest rulers or caliphs in Islamic empires. So here we are, Hagia Sophia, one of my favorite places to visit. Feels very different, but it's still a place that you can come to and that you should come to because it represents so much history, so much culture. And one day it will be converted back into a museum. We just don't know exactly when that will be. But in the meantime, it's an incredible space that everyone, when they come to Istanbul, has to visit.